Sura Al-Mursalat. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. I swear by those winds that are sent one after the other, and by those that blow violently, and by those that spread clouds all over, and by those angels who differentiate between right and wrong distinctly. Then bring down the advice, leaving no excuse for the disbelievers or giving warnings. That which you are promised is sure to happen. So when the stars will be extinguished, and when the sky will be split, and when the mountains will be blown away as dust, and when the messengers will be assembled at the appointed time, then all matters will be decided. Do you know for which day has all this been delayed? For the day of decision. And what may let you know what the day of decision is? Woe that day to the deniers. Did we not destroy the earlier people? Then we will cause the later ones to follow them. Thus we deal with the guilty people. Woe that day to the deniers. Do we not create you from a worthless fluid? Then we put it in a firm place of rest for a known period. Thus we did all this with perfect measure, so we are the best to measure. Woe that day to the deniers. Did we not make the earth a container that collects the living and the dead? And we placed towering mountains therein, and provided you with sweet water to drink. Woe that day to the deniers. It will be said to them on that day, push on to what you used to deny. Push on to a canopy of hell's smoke having 3 branches, that neither has a comfortable shade, nor is it of any use against the scorching heat. It emits sparks as huge as castles, and if they were yellowish camels, woe that day to the deniers. This is the day when they will not speak, nor they will be allowed to offer excuses. Woe that day to the deniers. It will be said to them, this is the day of decision. We have assembled you and the earlier ones together. Now, if you have a trick, use the trick against me. Woe that day to the deniers. Of course, the God-fearing will be amid shades and streams, and fruits of their desire. It will be said to them, eat and drink with pleasure because of what you used to do. This is how we reward those who do good deeds. Woe that day to the deniers. O disbelievers, eat and drink for a while. You are guilty ones. Woe that day to the deniers. And when it is said to them, bow down, that is, submit to Allah's commands, they do not bow down. Woe that day to the deniers. Now, in which discourse after this will they believe?